Today we are celebrating Noor's 1-year anniversary. So in this video, you're gonna see a little bit of everything we do here, and you are going to also see how we are impacting the art community around us. So this first video clip is from an interview with our gallery manager, Sean, and our founder and owner, Sanaz Noori.
Thank you so much for sitting with me today. Please tell us, how did Noor started? What was the inspiration behind Noor?
Well, Noor actually is my lifelong dream that came true, and I'm really blessed for that. I can say maybe from the beginning I was thinking to have like a little place like as a studio or something, but 4 or 5 years ago we started to plan to have kind of like a bigger location, to kind of like combine a studio and gallery to bring more kind of like attention. So after COVID, we found this place, working like over a year to make it ready as it is now. So the concept of Noor is just bring the community in, and no matter if you are an art lover or you are seeking to learn art, or you just want to come over here to do kind of like art as a fun. So we have like 3 different concepts, like the art show, art gallery, the classes for those that really looking for like learning professionally, and also for the ones that they want to just participate in events as kind of like fun.
Very interesting, very interesting. So now today Noor is 1 year old. What were some of the challenges, if any?
Of course it is like any other business. When you start something, it takes some time for people to kind of like know you, and of course you're gonna have like lots of challenges to kind of like working like as a kind of like going forward like a routine businesses. I can say the most challenges for me was kind of like having a good team, which I have now. I'm so happy with that. And also the other challenge was kind of like some days over here was not as active as I was kind of like looking for. So I guess by the time we're gonna kind of like go through that challenge as well too. So Noor gonna be a place that everybody gonna come and enjoy it, and I cannot wait for that.
Okay, perfect. So this brings it to the next question I have. What's your vision for the future?
Well, I cannot say exactly what's going to happen in the future, because when you're planning a business, you have something in your mind, but by the time there is lots of different paths is kind of like open for you. For example, we didn't kind of like think we're going to have like antique shop over here or gift shop over here, but by the time we thought that would be good if we add to kind of like Noor concept. So I'm sure in the future we're gonna have more visitors, more kind of professional artists that gonna join us, more people that's seeking for like get some training regarding art, more events we're gonna have. So I'm so looking forward for that. I'm sure the fun is just about to start.
I'm sure. Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you for your time.
Now that you have a little bit more background information on Noor, I'm going to dive deeper into everything we do here. So on top of our beautiful gallery showroom, on top of our rotating exhibitions, we're also in art studio. So we have art classes for kids, we have art classes for adults. Our kids instructor, Tim, he says that he really looks forward to coming in on Saturday mornings and seeing the kids get to leave with a project that they're really proud of. And our adults instructor, Elio, he has lots of experience in all different kinds of of parts of the art industry. So right now he's working with our adult students, working on their skills to develop their representational paintings. And on top of classes, we also are a private event venue, so we can do birthday parties for all ages. We can do corporate events, team bonding or team building, enjoy a beautiful catered lunch or brunch or dinner, any kind of meal you want, or tea party, enjoy a painting activity with your coworkers, get the creative juices flowing, getting some time out of the office together. We can also do bridal showers or any other kind of event you can think of. On top of that, we also have a gift shop with lots of different kinds of jewelry, different home decor items, and smaller paintings. And a little preface, you will hear more about this later, but we also have a collection of antique currencies and antique coins from over 100 different countries in the world. So now you'll get a little bit of a glimpse of everything we do here. In addition to all of the fun and interesting things we do here at Noor, we also want to give you guys some information about the Noori family antique collection we have on display. So here is a clip from an interview with our gallery manager, Sean, and Sanaz's supportive husband, Frank.
Hello Frank, thank you for taking time to sit down with us here today. Let me start with Noor. You are a great supporter of Noor. What inspired you to back this vision?
Well, I guess it started when I married Sanaz, seeing all the great work that she does. And that was about 16, 17 years ago when I saw her talent. And I was just floored myself with all the beautiful paintings that she's done. And I really was encouraging her to learn about the business side of it, since I've been an entrepreneur for many, many years. And I wanted her to show her talent to other people other than me. So it was a mutual agreement. It was just the right timing. She had the inventory. She made a lot of contacts. She was a lot more mature for running a business. And since I had been involved in real estate business, I figured, why not? This is the best time to go ahead and do that. So it was really a mutual dream of hers, and also encouragement from me to show her work to others.
Awesome, awesome, amazing. So I can't wait to ask about your collection. We have a small part of your big collection here at Noor.
Right.
And coins, medals, paper currencies. Can you give us more information?
Well, as people may not know, but I immigrated to U.S. Right at 1979 when the revolution happened. So at the time I was 13 years old. And my parents decided it's best for me to grow up in U.S. since I already have my older brother living here. And the plans really were for me to come and be educated in U.S., just like my brother started to in 1976. So it was somewhat an easy transition because I had an older brother that I could look up to. And at the same time, they felt like I really needed to get out of Iran for a lot of obvious reasons. So that passion of where I'm from, where my family's from, had really stayed with me. And that's kind of how I got started, collecting little things from Iran or the countries around there in Asia, Middle East. And that was quite a few years ago, 46 years ago. So it really started with some coins, some very old, coins. And I didn't really get into the collection end of it until my businesses thrived and I had the means to go ahead and actually really get into collecting the coins. On the currency, the next thing was currency. It was just a natural thing to go to. Currency is not that old. Coins, we have coins that are over 3,000, 4,000 years old.
Yes.
And the currencies are somewhat new. Usually last, I would say, 150 years. And I always admired the type of art each currency had from all the countries. Of course, I started with the Persian currency because that's where I'm from. I could relate to it in a very personal way. So as the means were getting better, I would go and actually involve myself in different auctions, like Christie's of New York, or a few other auction sites, Stacks of Hong Kong, those places, and I really got into it. And it was a really one of those habits that you can't stop after a while. So you just kind of built and built and built. And the other things, the old magazines, the medals, the different coinage, whether it was silver, gold, copper, it didn't matter. You just wanted to collect them and just have a little piece of history.
That's amazing. So for the future, do you plan to show more of your collection here at Noor?
Yeah, that's interesting because a lot of people have asked me that. And I pretty much kept all of these collections to myself because in a way I wanted to build a legacy. And I have probably a lot of pieces that Sanaz or any of my family members haven't seen before. And I think I will be ready in near future to share what I have with a lot of people, and I think it's going to surprise a lot of people.
Yes,
just because of the sheer collection that I've acquired in the past. Like I said, started 40 some odd years ago till now. So it's a lot of very interesting things. It's a lot that, and it's not just Iran. I probably have collection coins and currencies from 175 different countries. So it really grew to that. So I think it'll be interesting for me. That was really kind of my retirement hobby. But with the Noor environment, I think it'd be very fitting to be in this kind of environment and share this with other people that are just art lovers and excited about to be in this environment. I think it'll go hand in hand.
Amazing. We are looking forward to see more of it. And thank you so much for time and sitting with me today. Thank
All right,
you.
thank you.
Thank you so much for helping us celebrate this milestone at Noor and making this first year such a success. We know this is just the beginning, and we're looking forward to many more celebrations of art and culture.